Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new, welcome to Sandra's True Talk, where we talk about food, travels, fashion, and my personal favorite, mental illnesses. The reason why I'm saying that mental illnesses is my favorite topic is because I'm a person living with mental illnesses, so I literally understand whatever a person is going through and mostly how to deal with the problems, their day-to-day problems, and how to interact with people, especially those who have social anxiety. So, guys, this month we'll be talking about toxic in our lives, and in the last video we were talking about toxic siblings. And in this video, we are going to divide this video into two parts because ways to deal with toxic people it's a lot because I came up with 15 points. So I'm going to divide this video into two, today's video and next time's video. So guys, we've been tackling so far the we've been tackling so far what is toxicity in our life, is be it a relationship or a friendship or a family ship. And I gave you guys the categories of a toxic person, and in the last video we talked about toxic family and siblings and ways to deal with them. So in this video we are going to talk about the ways you can deal with a toxic person. So guys, without further ado, let's start. Our first point is avoid playing into the reality. For example, if your toxic person is that kind of a person who likes dragging other people in their problems, or they are that kind of a person who likes talking ill of another person because they just want to feel like they own it, like they're supposed to do that. So instead of supporting them when they're doing something wrong, instead of being their gossip member when they're talking about someone else, the best thing you should do is don't play into their reality. If you think they are doing wrong, confront them. Tell them that whatever you are doing, is it right? And if that person you are talking about, if you put yourself in the shoes of that person, you'll know the reason why I'm telling you whatever you are doing is wrong. So another point is don't get drawn in their problems. Like if you feel that they are dragging you down, don't let them drag you in places that it will be hard to get out of them. So the best thing is, even if you're dealing with them, don't be too much, don't be part of their lives too much in a way that it will be hard to exit in their life. Another point is pay attention to how they make you feel. Did that person wrong you? Did they hurt your feelings? Did they hurt emotion? Pay attention to what you feel after they've done something to you. Is it a negative feeling? Is it a positive feeling? If it's a negative feeling, walk away. If it's a positive feeling, then you know that's not a toxic person. So no matter what happened, even if you're too afraid to walk out, pay attention to how many times that person have hurt you, to how many times that you had to cry yourself to sleep because a person did you wrong. Pay attention to the small things. If the small things that brings negative feelings, or if even a thought of them make you shudder, walk out. Another point is talk to them about their behavior. If they don't know that they are being toxic to you, instead of talking to another person or instead of backbiting them behind their back, the best thing is talk to them and tell them how you're feeling. Tell them how their behavior is affecting you. If they feel remorseful about it, then you know that they didn't mean to, and it didn't happen intentionally, it was accidentally. And in that moment, you're going to feel better after you talk. If a person wrongs you and you talk to them and they become remorseful about it, then you feel okay. Even if you won't feel 100% okay, partly you'll be okay. If they don't feel remorseful, then know that it's a toxic person or it's a narcissistic person, and the best way to deal with them is walk out slowly by slowly, step by step. Okay? Another point is put yourself first in every situation. Always put yourself first. Don't put another person before you. Don't prioritize another person's feelings or emotions or even job or even anything. If it comes to a relationship, don't put your partner first. Always put yourself first. Love yourself first before you love another person, because if you love another person better than you love yourself, at the end of it all they are going to leave. As we like to call it, they are going to character develop you. What will happen when they character develop you and you don't love yourself or you actually hate yourself? Then it's going to hurt more and more, and to pull yourself out of that dark hole without loving yourself, it will be hard. So that's the reason why you find people doing self-harm, because they feel disgusted by who they really are. So in the process of trying to hide the fact that they hate themselves, they start cutting themselves, or even they start doing, or they start ODing, where you find people taking a lot of medicine, something like that. So always put yourself first. Put your feelings, emotions, everything. Put yourself first, regardless of the person you are dealing with, especially in relationship. Don't postpone to start a business in the name of helping your partners really buy a car or a house, or give them the money to go and hang out with their friends. Do you want to start the business? Yes, I want. Do your partner want the same cash and do something that's not beneficial to you? Then don't. Put yourself first, put your life first, plan your future first before you start planning someone else's life. Another point is, be compassionate, but don't try to fix them. Be empathetic, feel sorry for them, but don't try to fix them. Because if you try to fix a toxic person, you will end up being the person who will need a fix. Don't try to fix them. If they have a shitty behavior, let them go or tell them. You see, but don't try to fix them. In the process of you trying to fix them, you will realize that at the end of it all, you are the person who will need a fix. Because if you try to fix them so much, you're going to get lost in their drama and in everything they are doing. So you find that you've been dragged in places that you can't get yourself out of them. And our last point is, say no and walk away. Walk away from any family member, any partner, or even a friend who makes you feel like, who makes you question the person you really are. If you feel like you're giving too much and yet whatever you are receiving is small, walk away. Don't live in a place where you feel like you're not appreciated. So always, if you feel like you're not appreciated, if you feel like you are in a situation where your mental health is becoming unstable, walk out. In the moment you realize that, the moment you put yourself first, even if it will be hard to start afresh, but the moment you make up your mind, life becomes easy. You're going to suffer in a month, in a two, and then when you get used to it, you realize that you did no harm by decided to put yourself first. Many people may tell you that you were not supposed to do that. For example, if you are in a toxic marriage and you feel that if you walk out, the children will suffer, or you build so much with this person and you are afraid to start afresh. So you decide that instead of my children suffering, or instead of me going in another place and starting afresh, I better stick to this with the hope that your partner is going to change. If they have proved to you 1,000 times that they promise you today, they do it wrongly today and they promise to change tomorrow, the next day. So every day is just fake promises that they don't meant to keep. So if you are in a toxic marriage and you feel like your partner will never change, instead of being there or staying there in the name of your children, or in the name of how many properties you guys have buy together, walk out, start afresh. It's hard, it's really hard, I know that. But what is better, staying in a marriage where you feel like you will go crazy, or in a marriage where most of the night you cry yourself to sleep because your partner did you wrong, in a place where you're suffering. Yes, you have the basic need, but you're still struggling, but you are happy. Which is better? That's the question I want you to ask yourself. Staying with this person, is it making me healthy? Is it healthy for me, or is it toxic for me? If you come up with the many negative points about the reason why you should walk out, then you should walk out. If you realize that the positive outweighs the negative, then you can stay. But if the negative outweighs the positive, walk out. And don't be scared to do that. Walk out. It's hard, it's really hard, but with time you realize that you did it, it was for the best. So guys, I said there are a lot of points, and if we continue, this video is going to be long, so I'm going to cut this video here. But in the next video, I have like how many points to go? Around 7 points that I haven't talked about, which I'll do in the part 2 of this video. So guys, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to share it with your friends, and for those who have not subscribed, please subscribe and join this amazing family. So guys, see you on the next video. Bye.